Ahoy, future and current artists. I know I'm not the art teacher that you were expecting, but I'm taking over this show. I'm Harold the Gargoyle, and today, instead of drawing with Doctor Doodle, it's going to be story time with Harold, me, the Gargoyle. Gleam and Glop. Do you see the stars up there tonight? See how they twinkle and shine so bright? Ever wonder why they sparkle each and every night? Or where they go when the daylight shines its light? For a long time, no one knew why or how this happened, and the truth was beyond what anyone could imagine. The way the stars came to be in the sky began each day at this house up high. It was in that house, way high up on a hill, that sleeping Glop would dream of the sky he would fill. Just as the sun started to sink down and the glowing moon began to crown, Glop woke up, stretched, and began his routine that would take him high above land. As the daylight crept away, Glop would climb carefully down and down and down some more until he finally reached the shore. And at the bottom of those many steps, Glop crept to the water's edge. He took a star one at a time, where in the tide pools they would shine. But Glop's daily journey didn't end there, because, you guessed it, he climbed more stairs. With his sack of stars hanging heavy, but bright, Glop climbed more beyond our sight. So high up, like a shooting star, he neared the moon, oh so very far. That moon he approached each and every eve was in fact his ride, his moon balloon, can you believe? The glowing orb took him through the skies, where he'd place each star in the spot he'd memorized. But one night he did see, across the span of sparkling night, something he couldn't believe, a magical sight. He decided to approach this magical sight, a beautiful creature, a turtle, bright light. The sun shone behind her, this smiling dream. Then he met her officially. Her name was Gleam. High up in the sky, as dawn lingered near, Gleam shared with Glop what had brought her here. Her story, like Glop's, began in her home, high up in the clouds, floating alone. Unlike Glop, who awoke as the moon began to rise, Gleam slept most of the night when the dark coated the skies. She too spent her time finding all of the stars, but Gleam's job was to make each laugh and laugh and laugh. She showed Glop why she did this thing that sounded bizarre and tickled the closest star. He watched it giggle and giggle some more until it laughed so hard it let go and faded down to the shore. Mesmerized by this, Glop was entranced. He fell in love with Gleam, her routine, her life, at first glance. So the pair decided to try their routines side by side, and into the skies they started to ride. Glop got to hear Gleam's comedy bit. He tested out some jokes too, and they all laughed until their sides split. And Gleam learned she liked gathering the stars in the pools just as much as she liked to be their clown, their fool. The pair soon found that together their work felt less like a chore and more like a perk of having a friend share your day and your night, and knowing you have a partner for life who makes each moment all the more bright. I hope you enjoyed the show for today. Next episode, we'll be back to drawing with your favorite artist, Dr. Doodle.